At Real Pickles, we're a worker co-op with a social mission, and the process for us of converting to being a worker co-op was really about preserving our social mission through creating a democratic workplace where we would all hold that social mission together. In terms of Real Pickles' structure, you could look at Real Pickles and say, oh, we have a typical management structure. We have a general manager, and he supervises other managers. Those managers supervise teams. But because we're a worker co-op, we also have worker owners from throughout the business supervising that general manager. And also, it's the decision making is split between the general manager and the board of directors, which is a subset of the worker owners, and the whole body of worker owners. So there's different decisions that different people in the business are making, and there's a lot of decision-making power that any worker owner in the business can have. Basically, when you're an owner, you get a vote to elect fellow worker owners to the board of directors. That board of directors is 9 worker owners, and we meet monthly, guiding the big picture decisions of the business, including supervising the general manager, including deciding where our net income goes at the end of the year. Like, workers are deciding what we do with the profits in the business. That's part of what it means to be a co-op as well. So, you get hired at Real Pickles. During your first year, you get trained, you're settling into your new role, and at the same time, you're also introduced to how our co-op works. We run 5 staff classes a year. These happen at our staff meetings, and they cover the basics of Real Pickles as a business, what our finances are, our history, our social mission, our governance structure, also more information about co-ops. And then when a year comes around, when you've been working at Real Pickles for a year, you can decide if you're ready to join the co-op, or you can take longer to decide. Once you decide you're ready to join and you start the process, we have a pre-membership period. We connect people with a mentor. We hold an interview conversation with you about why you want to join. And at the end of the process, the whole membership does a consensus vote on whether or not you join. Once we say yes, then the last part of becoming a worker owner is you pay in your member equity share. We have a range of wages at Real Pickles. There are some worker co-ops or collectives where everyone makes the same wage. What we've opted to do is to have it be in our bylaws as a business that we will never have a pay ratio that exceeds 3-to-1. So whatever the wage of the lowest paid employee is, the highest paid employee will never be paid more than 3 times that amount. And right now we're below that. So that's what we've set up in terms of keeping our pay scale kind of just, and also prioritizing raising wages for the lowest paid workers in the business first. Working in a worker co-op, I've never been afraid to ask for time off or to change my hours. I really feel like we give and receive support with each other for taking days off when we need it, or for, allowing each other to have work-life balance in our jobs. That could be for family reasons, for health, mental health, vacation, space to pursue other life goals. We really prioritize that for each other. The work-life balance thing, I feel like it's really something we hold collectively. It's not necessarily something I have to advocate for, but I think it's so powerful that we have it. And so rather than an example of advocating, it's like an example of what kind of culture we're building as a worker co-op. Being a worker co-op doesn't mean that there's no conflict, or that everyone gets everything they want, loves every decision that gets made. Me, as one worker owner, I know there are some decisions that I can veto or could make a really strong case for, and there are other decisions where I might be following the lead of someone else in the business, or following the lead of a committee, or places where I don't have direct decision-making power. And that's okay. I think that what I really trust as one worker owner is how we have the conversations we do about decisions and how they get made. And I trust that I'm going to be listened to by my coworkers. I really trust the relationships we have with each other.